Sup Beagles, my name is GlitchMasta, and this time around it is actually quite appropriate that I call you all Beagles, because in this video we will be taking a look at some animals from the Halo series, more specifically, deleted animals. Now, be it on Reach, on the Halo Array, on Requiem, Earth, or anywhere else in the vast universe of the Halo series, animals have been a thing that we rarely got. You could often find birds, fish, or bugs around the different campaign and multiplayer levels throughout the series. However, there still were a lot of other animals that just never were able to make it into the final release of the Halo series. While a lot of these animals might be considered quote-unquote extinct on the cutting room floor, or even non-canon due to their deletion status, let's just try to remember them as we take a look into a handful of the animals that almost were included within our favorite Halo games, and hope that 343 increases their conservation efforts of these endangered creatures so that they might be found alongside us in newer Halo titles. Number 1. The Thorn Beast. We were first introduced to the giant dinosaur-like Thorn Beast in the Halo 1 E3 demo from 2000.
What you can.
Ever since then, I have always thought that these beasts would be a great addition to the game. How cool would it be to try and drive away in a warthog from one of these beasts as it is enraged and stomping closer and closer to us, giving some of those intense Jurassic Park vibes. It is worth noting that they are an official part of the lore though. In the book Halo Contact Harvest, a great read I might add, Thorn Beasts are mentioned as a delicacy among the brutes. Aside from Halo 1, Thorn Beasts were also planned in with many other ambient wildlife creatures in Halo Wars, and the beasts themselves would react to battles going on around them. However, like their Halo 1 counterparts, they were unfortunately scrapped. I think that they would be a really cool addition to have in a future Halo title, as nothing would scare a player more than realizing that they accidentally pissed off one of these giants. Once again, I've always thought that the Thorn Beast was cool, and I think it would be totally awesome to include them at some point down the road in a future Halo title. Number 2, the Chaefka Arctic Beast. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. From the Thorn Beast to the Arctic Beast. Now, unlike the Thorn Beast, there isn't a lot of information known about the Chaefka? Arctic Beast. They were originally going to be implemented in Halo Wars, once again like the Thorn Beast, reacting to the battles around them, but were unfortunately scrapped at some point during development. Obviously, they were probably going to be located on the ice and snow levels of Halo Wars. Some models and concept art were released for the Arctic Beast, and they definitely show where the inspiration came from. Think the Wampa from Hoth in the Empire Strikes Back, mixed in with the Reek that we saw in Attack of the Clones. At any rate, the Arctic Beast is also an official member of the Halo lore family through its inclusion in the book Halo Hunters in the Dark. You know what? That's another great read. Number 3, the Doberman Gator.
Hey, it's the what
Gator,
was it?
Doberman.
Doberman Gator or the yeah.
I honestly have no words for this creature, and Bungie developers almost didn't either. It also feels like they just named it the Doberman Gator right on the spot. Alright, so somewhat predatory in nature, and probably more reptilian than mammalian. Like their earthly inspirations from 257 million years ago, the Doberman Gator was a quadrupedal organism that would have been an interesting inclusion to say the least. I do hope we eventually get more information about this creature, as I'm honestly quite curious about its temperament in-game and possible attacks and some other things. Number 4, the VULPARD. I'll be totally honest, this creature is so freaking cute. As the name and appearance suggests, this animal is quadrupedal and possesses a body close to that of a leopard and the beaked head of a vulture. It would roughly be about half the size of the Master Chief in Halo 1. This was originally revealed by Marcus Leto as a cut animal from Halo 1, and, like so many other animals, there is a lot of missing information, unfortunately. Still though, if we can get the MOA in Reach, let's just try and pray to the holy rings that the VULPARD gets its big break as a cornerstone in Halo 6. Number 5, the Blind Wolf. Come on, how can I make a list like this and not include the legend that is the Blind Wolf? Without a shadow of a doubt, the blind wolf is probably the most famous cut animal in the entire Halo series. There even was an underground internet community dedicated just to bringing the blind wolves back for future Halo titles. At least these creatures weren't totally forgotten about. Known as the Morolaith, these animals were officially a part of the lore in the book Halo Hunters in the Dark. There's also an Easter egg on the Halo 2 level terminal about, someone losing their pet blind wolf toy. In Halo Wars 2, Johnson's mech suit is even listed as having blind wolf sonic repellers. These creatures seem to be quite the utility players in their planned Halo 1 appearance, as they would be both ambient life and writable player mounts. At least SPV3 gave us a taste of these creatures on Halo. Without a doubt though, the biggest inclusion of animals in Halo was the passive Moa and the aggressive Goita from Halo Reach. Though, even through Bungie's own admission, these animals weren't implemented the way that they wanted to, and they could have been so much more. And there probably could have been other animals alongside them. It does suck not having these animals because ambient life just allows for some more depth into the grand environments that we encounter in Halo. Just imagine in Halo 1, right when we landed onto the first Halo ring, we saw some dinosaur-like creatures of different sizes roaming around, giving us a sense that this is not earthly. Don't get me wrong though, obviously the developers need to focus their time, resources, and energy into fine-tuning the main AI, the balancing out of the sandbox, making a fun and diverse environment, and more. But it is just fun to wonder what could have been. In the comments section right now, I just want to ask which of these animals you would like to personally see in a Halo game, or what animal ideas you have for Halo. Also, make sure you leave a like, share, subscribe, and pet a dog. Hey, if you want to, you can even pet a blind wolf. My name is GlitchMasta, and until next time, peace!